Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry for morning because of some network issue. We're not able to continue the live session. Now we are back. So where we stopped yesterday, we'll start from there only. So yesterday we completed three chapters concept, right? Real number, polynomial, and pair of linear equation in two variable is completed. Now we'll go to chapter 4, that is quadratic equation. So in quadratic equation, what is the important concept? What are the important questions we are going to discuss now? Okay. So first of all, what is the standard form of quadratic equation? Standard form of quadratic equation is what? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a is not equal to 0. This condition is very important from MCQ point of view. So one MCQ will be from here only. So you can directly get. So this condition is very important. A is equal to 0 or not equal to 0. Why it is not equal to 0? Suppose if you keep A equal to 0, so 0 into anything is what? 0. So it not remain the quadratic equation. That's why A can't be 0, it should be a real number. Okay. So this is the first. Second concept in this is what? Solution of a quadratic equation. Solution is nothing, finding roots. In this case, we have to find roots of the equation. So what is a root? Root is nothing, the value of x. The value of x as we found in the polynomial chapter. So in polynomial chapter, the value of x is called as a zeros. Here it is called as a roots of the quadratic equation. So how you will find? So we'll see one example. So suppose one example will take x square plus 5x. So we have to find the roots of the these two equation. So this is a equation, and in second chapter we discussed it as a polynomial. Correct? No. So be careful in equation and polynomial. So now what you will do? You just break it. So yesterday only this problem is solved. So we'll break into 3 and 2. So what you take x common from here, so you'll get x plus 3. You'll take 2 common, you'll get x plus 3 again. Take x plus 3 out. So what you'll get? X plus 2. So what are the roots? Either x plus 3 is equal to 0, that implies that x is equal to minus 3, or x plus 2 is equal to 0, which implies that x is equal to minus 2. So minus 3 and minus 2 are the roots of the quadratic equation. Okay. So this is one another concept. Now these roots can be find using other way also. What is that way for which this chapter is known? What we call that way to find the value of x? It is using quadratic formula. Quadratic formula. So what is quadratic formula? So quadratic formula is nothing. It is to find the value of x. So x is equal to what we'll write? Minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So this is the quadratic formula. If you're not able to find the roots using splitting term, then what you will use? Directly you use quadratic formula. Okay. So using this also you'll get the same answer of x. Okay. So why this formula? Suppose the value of this is big, 5x, and suppose it is 60, it is 300. Then what you will do? So calculation and again finding factor and possibilities, it will be difficult. So directly using this quadratic formula, easily you can find the roots of the quadratic equation. So this mostly used for word problems. So word problem is for sure from this chapter for 5 marks. So from tomorrow onwards we have 1 week. So from tomorrow daily 1 hour I am going to discuss 10 questions from each and every chapter. Question with solution. 8 to 9:30 we'll sit together, we'll solve the problem one by one, and in that we have any doubt, we'll discuss on that. Okay. Apart from that, till 9:30 you go through sample papers. So daily I will post you one sample paper, so you go through it, you solve it, you see how much question you can do by yourself, how much you can't. So those things you have to rectify, because now this time is not to do hard work, you have to do smart work, find your mistakes and get the solution, because this is a final war, final battle. After this you have no choice to get the solution. This only the final moment we have to rock. If this we miss everything. Okay. So next is what? After this concept, solution of quadratic root is the second concept. This one question for sure. Either it can be a word problem. Word problem comes means 5 marks. Like this, finding value of roots, it will be 2 marks question. Okay. So from this, you can consider 7 to 8 marks you will get. Why? Because total algebra is 20 marks. In algebra, I told there are 4 chapters: polynomial, pair of linear equation in 2 variable, AP and quadratic equation. So out of algebra, one 5 marks question will be there. It is either from quadratic equation or pair of linear equation in 2 variable. Now we'll see third concept, that is nothing, discriminant. What is discriminant? Discriminant is used to find out the nature of roots. Discriminant is denoted by capital D, or somewhere it is denoted as delta also in some books. Okay, so delta D both are equivalent to discriminant. So D is equal to what? What is the D value? B square minus 4AC. Using this discriminant, I can identify the nature of roots. Okay, so what are the nature of roots? There will be 3 nature of roots. What are the 3 natures? If D is greater than 0, means you will get positive value. Then it is a real and different roots you will get. Distinct roots you will get. If D is equal to 0, suppose after solving this you will get 0 value, then it is real and equal roots. If you will get D less than 0, means it is negative. If you will get the value of D is negative, then no real roots you will get. So no roots only. If D is come negative, why? Because under root of any negative number is not a real number, it is an imaginary number. So if D is less than 0, then it is not possible to find its roots. Okay. So using this, you will get one question to find the value of k. They will tell they have real and equal roots, then find the value of k. So this one question from here is for sure and certain 2 marks. Okay, so everyone has to practice. This session is just to revise all the concept of 14 chapters. 3 chapters yesterday I did. Today I will revise within 1.5 hours. I will give you the main concept which you have to prepare now. And from tomorrow onwards, using these concepts, we have to do problems. Because I don't know how much you know, so how much you read. So in some students are failures, they want to just pass. Some students are average, some are toppers. So I have to consider all type of student, and then I have to make this video. So it is helpful for everyone. है ना? So this is the third concept we have to study, and fourth and last most is our word problem. So speed based word problem, age based word problems, and third is number based word problems is very important. For example, they will tell the sum of two number is this much. The sum of two number is 70. Product of two number is 196. Then find the numbers. So these kind of question they will give, or they will give the sum of square of consecutive natural numbers is 110. Then find the value of numbers. What are those numbers? So these two questions, three types of question they can ask. So this is all about what? Quadratic equation. Question from tomorrow will start from 8 to 9:30. 10 question daily. Before that, you have to solve sample paper, and these questions are on high priority. You have to give these questions high priority for board exam. It is all the research and what I did from 10 years of teaching experience. I got 100 question and 10 question we are going to discuss, and I try to give my best to you all. You know? That's why this session is Brahmastra. In last we have to use. You know? So next chapter is AP. So AP is nothing, only two formulas and some word problems. So AN formula, nth term formula is what? A plus n minus 1d, and Sn formula is nothing, n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So in every question, first of all, you have to write the formula. Three steps you have to follow for solving the question. First step, find out the given things and write it. That is given. Second thing, what you have to find in the question. What question is asking from you to find, that you have to write. And third, solution. If it is a proof, you write proof. If it is a numerical based problem, then you solve it. Okay. So these are the two formulas. Another formula for this is nothing, n by 2 a plus l. So l is nothing. L is, we can consider as an only. So these are the formulas we have to use and solve the problem. So by today, what you will do, my suggestion is write all the formulas of 14 chapters on one page. First you learn it, then write it, then cut it and paste in front of your study table. And before starting any chapter, just go through that formulas, because formulas are the weapons you have to use. If you don't have formulas, gone. Coming question also, knowing question also, you will lose marks. So that's why my suggestion is everyone learn the formula first on higher priority. Formula, concept, solving ability. These three things you have to follow seriously. So in this, what you have to do, what kind of question we'll see once. So in AP, suppose, what is the general form of AP? A plus D, A plus 2D, and so on. So this is called as first term. This is our second term. This is our third term. So here what you are observing, as the number of terms are increasing, you can see D value is 1 less than the term. If it is third term, how many D's will come? 2. If it is a 10th term, how many D's will come? 9. So one question will ask, they will not ask nth term question directly. they will give as a word problem. What is that? They will give the fifth term of AP. Fifth term of AP is 15 and ninth term of an AP is 27. Then find the AP. This is the question. Then find the AP. Then how you'll find out? So in this case, what they given? Fifth term. Fifth term is nothing. What you can write? A plus 4D. That is given 15. Ninth term. That we can write as A plus 8D. That is nothing, 29. Just subtract. So this will cancel out. This you will get minus 4D. This you will get minus. How much you will get? Sorry, it is 27, no? So 27, what you will get? Minus 12. So D, how much you get from here? D you will get minus 12 by minus 4, 3. D you got 3. Put this D in any equation. So what you get? A plus 4 into 3 is equal to 15. So A is equal to 15 minus 12, that is nothing, 3. Since A is equal to 3 and D also 3. So easily you can find out the AP. So these kind of word problems they will give. They will not ask you directly find the 10th term, 12th term, 18th term. No. They will give application based question on this chapter. Okay. SN also they will give same like the sum of 10 terms is this, the sum of 2 terms is this, then find the nth term. So like that question they will ask. Okay. So don't worry about questions. Question will discuss one by one. Not to worry. I will go through this journey of your 10th board exam with you all. Anna, I am thinking it's my board exam, so like that I am preparing, and you also have to be very serious and follow the instruction carefully. If you follow properly, I can make you sure you'll get what you want. My desire is to get 80 on 80. You fix yours. Okay. So in this chapter, only two formulas are there. First, you have to learn general formula. General formula is nothing. A plus D, A plus 2D, and so on. Then nth term of the AP. Then you have sum of nth terms of the AP. Okay. Now comes next chapter, coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry, again you have two formulas. One is distance formula, another is section formula. So distance formula is what? x2 minus x1 का whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square under root. So this is a D formula. So distance between 2 points. So will they ask question directly? They will give two coordinates and tell the find distance? No. So they will use the formula, they will use the application. Don't think question will come directly. If you want to achieve 80 on 80, don't think direct question will come. You should be smarter to understand the question. And as I told you, have to become smarter. One thing you have to do in reading the question, how you'll read the question? You'll read a question at once. In one shot, you'll read. No, you not have to read like that. You read one line till where full stop is there, stop there, think, understand, analyze what that statement is telling. After understanding only, you go further. Okay? And read one question 3 times to get the best. You will get easily. So this instruction you follow, 3 hours you have, easily within 2 hours 45 minutes you can complete your question paper. In last I am going to tell you how to manage the time. Time management is very important. After coming from exam, sir, time is less. I've lost one question, I know, but I'm not able to do. These kind of things, who will do who don't have time management? Because one student did 80 papers, 80 marks paper, and you are telling you lost. Why? Because you not understood the magic of time management. If you know everything and you don't have ability to manage time, you don't success. Here, this generation values the time only. I am giving my valuable time just to make you all achieve the good marks. है ना? I am here on Sunday for you. I also can be somewhere enjoying my Sunday. Why I am wasting my Saturday and Sunday for you? Why? Because I have a dream that these students, whoever seeing, they should get whatever they want. No? So this is a distance formula. So what is the application of this? They will ask equidistance question. Equidistance is the application of this only. Don't apply midpoint. Okay, equidistance written means you have to apply distance formula. So equidistance. Another is one question you remember. Prove the given coordinates is of square or any quadrilateral, they can say any quadrilateral, or they will say find out which quadrilateral. So in that case, what you have to do, you have to use distance formula, find the 6 distances. Quadrilateral means 4 sides, 2 diagonals. Very important question, it came for 2 consecutive years. That diagonals and sides. So these are the 2 application of distance formula. So these 2 question easily you will get in NCERT book. So whatever concept I am telling you, practice, complete NCERT book. If you complete NCERT book, 80% you can achieve out of 100. Those 20% you have to work on. And MCQs, for that I will take another session. What are the MCQs question? How to achieve 20 on 20? Because main factor is MCQ only to achieve 20 on 20. Okay. Next we come to section formula. So another concept is section formula. So section formula is nothing. When a line is divided by a given point C in ratio m1 m2, this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2, and this is nothing xy. So in some places it is written m and n also. In NCERT textbook they given as m1 m2. You can take p and q, your wish. Concept is same, procedure can be different. It's your way. Correct? No? But standard, if you want to follow CBSE norms, write m1 and m2. Follow one concept only. Don't be get confused. If you practiced m and n, use m and n only. So what is the section formula for finding this point, that is C, x comma y? How you will find? With m1, first x2 will come. With m2, x1 will come, and sum of ratio. Again m1, y2 will come. Again m2, y1 will come, divided by m1 plus. This is x y value, this is x value. So in x value, x only will come. In y value, y only will come. So again, question will come directly? No. Again, direct question will not come. Application of this will come. So what is the application of this? 1 minute. So what is the application of this? So one parallelogram question is there. In that they will give three coordinates. They will tell find the fourth coordinate. So fourth coordinate, how you'll find? So one concept is there that says diagonals of parallelogram intersect each other. Means their ratio will be the same. That is one application. Another is what? They will not give ratio like m1 is to m2. Like 2 is to 3, they will not give like this. They will not give. Directly, they will not ask only. So they will ask in an application based problem only. So these problems I will share you. One more case is there for this, that is a special case, that is midpoint formula. A special case of section formula is what? Midpoint formula. So in that again we have to find same coordinate. So if it is a midpoint, directly x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So this is the midpoint formula. So these three concepts only will be used in whole chapter for your board exam. One case study. In one case study, 5 marks will not come from here for sure. So either it will be 3 marks question or one case study, one 2 marks question and one MCQ. Okay. So be prepared for case study from this chapter. In last of this session, I will tell you the chapter from which you will get the case studies. Okay. Case studies 5 marks question. This I will tell in the end of this session. Next is which chapter? Triangles. I told a 10 mark question they will ask different out of the box, out of textbook. From which chapter? This is the chapter. Last two continuous consecutive year, this chapter only student lost the marks. So these two chapters, where one is circle, one is triangle, you have to practice carefully. So those question, expected question I'll give. Okay, I will explain also with solution how to, and why it is difficult, because in this chapter they will use the concept of ninth class also. So ninth class concept, what that concept is there, that also I will tell you. Okay. So BPT theorem, everyone know, 5 marks problem, and this chapter also give you 5 marks. One 5 marks question from triangles. If not 5 marks, it should be a case based. Okay. So you keep in mind 5 marks question from triangles only. Okay. Next is converse of BPT. Most of the time in the exam they asked BPT, but be prepared with converse of BPT also, because there will be different sets of question paper. So in that set, maybe in one set they will ask BPT, in another set they will ask converse of BPT. So be prepared. So these two already I think you practiced a lot for these two. So be prepared, revise today. Next is similarity criteria. So we have three criteria for this. One is angle. If two angles are equal, then we say the triangles are similar. If two sides are in proportion and one angle is equal in both the triangles, then we will say they are similar. Okay. So these two criteria is very important for proving sums. So in this chapter there will be no numerical. One numerical on BPT they will ask just to find MCQs. They will give 4, 8, 6. They will ask find the value of this. So this is one of the question MCQ only. So what BPT says, AD by BB is equal to AE by EC. So AD is given 4 by 8, 6 by X you take. So X is equal to 6 2s are 12. So you will get 12 as the answer. So this is the one of the numerical they will ask in the MCQ. So one or two MCQs you can get from here. So one MCQs for sure from 14 chapters. So 14 MCQs gone. Two assertion reason question. So 16 done. So from which chapter two MCQs will come? That makes a sense. That makes a question. So that chapter also we'll discuss who have more chances to give MCQs. You know? So everything added research. I hope that research will work and it will help you to achieve what you want. So these are the things. Another question is what in the same way triangle is there. They given 3, 4, 5. Find x. In this you can't use similarity criteria. In this you have to use, sorry, you can't use BPT. You have to use similarity criteria here. So how you will use? Now A, B, C, D and E. So you can see this angle and this angle are equal, this angle and this angle are equal. And this is common. So by angle, both triangles are similar. So their side should be in proportion. So AB by, you take AD is nothing, 7. AD is equal to BC by BE. So just put the value. AB is what? 4. AB is 3 by 7, 5 by x. So 35 by 3. So x is nothing, 35 by 3. So in decimal, you will get the answer there. So this is the numericals. Only numericals you will get in triangle chapter. Okay. So I hope you will practice this. Practice today BPT, converse of BPT, and problem based question like this. 5 to 10 are enough. Okay. Next chapter comes circles. So in circle also theorems, provings, concept of ninth class. What are the concept of ninth class? In this, angle in a semicircle. So suppose this is a tangent, it draws a semicircle, then what is the angle in semicircle? 90 degree. So this kind of based question they will ask. So based on this, many questions are there. So while explaining the question, I will tell you what are the things you have to keep in mind. Okay. So just follow this 1 week properly, honestly, 8 to 9:30. 1.5 hour you have, we both together have to sit and solve. Okay. So, and I assure you it will help you. It will help you for sure. So, Monday from tomorrow onwards till next Sunday, we'll finish all the questions, all concepts, and again we'll be ready to give exam. Okay. So I think Monday 10th you have exam, right? Maths is on 10th. So 10th is Monday only. So till Sunday we have to practice everything. How much we can, we will give up. Huh? Don't give up. Means I will give to you. So sample paper I will be sending in the description. Huh? So I don't have your all WhatsApp numbers. So daily one sample paper I will be giving to you. So try to solve it and find out what you know and what you don't know. Tangent theorem. So this is evergreen question. So prepare this. Okay. So what tangent theorem tells? If two tangents drawn on a circle from the external point, then both the tangents are equal in length. Or length of both the tangents are equal. So standard theorem is what? The length of tangents drawn from external points on the circle are equal. So this is the statement of tangent theorem. So you have to either it is given in the question only, then also you have to write the statement. Then you have to write what is given. Then you have to write what to prove. Then you have to write proof. Everything step by step. Follow. Don't leave single thing because there will be a step marking. If you don't know also you have to attempt the question. Don't leave a single question also. If you don't know at least what is given in the questions, you write. From which chapter is there? Okay. So related to that, put the values in the formulas. So till what extent you can do, you do for that chapter. Next is Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem based question. So everyone know what is a Pythagoras theorem. So this concept keep in mind. It was in triangle, but now it is deleted. So these two questions for sure and certain task. And what about 5 marks question? So from this also one 5 marks question is expected. Either it should be from triangles or from circle, because from geometry yesterday also I told geometry how much marks it carries. 15 marks only these two chapters, triangles and circles. So you have to give proper attention to these chapters only. Anna? If you lose, then you have to lose the marks. So these two chapters, do carefully, do more questions for these two chapters, or this chapter you do today only, because these two chapters are the most difficult, I can't say, but tricky. है ना? Because sometimes they will ask question based on ninth class concept also. So those questions will discuss from tomorrow onwards, and I will start with the difficult chapters only. So the chapters which we face problems, which have calculations, those chapters we do first. Easy chapters easily in last we will do Saturday, Sunday, like real number, polynomial, probability. These 3 4 chapters are very easy. One day, one shot you can finish. Okay, but the chapters area related to circle, surface area, volume, AP, triangles, again trigonometry application, these some chapters are there you have to focus on. Okay, so in this also some numericals are there. They will tell you to find the values of angles. MCQ for two MCQs from this chapter. Make it sure. Next chapter is trigonometry. Again, proving question for 5 marks from this chapter only. Again, it carries how much marks? 11 marks. Trigonometry plus application of trigonometry. So, in this, values from 0 to 90 you must know. See, there is 6 ratios, right? Sin theta, cos theta, tan theta. Then cosec theta, sec theta. Then this reciprocal will give, ratio will give what? Cot theta. So these six ratios and relation between each other should be clear for this chapter. So you should know sin theta by cos theta is tan theta. Cosec theta by sec theta is cot theta. 1 by sin is cosec. 1 by tan is cot. 1 by cos is sec. So reciprocals are very important. If you don't know reciprocal, then proving sums will be difficult for you all. So this is the first thing you should know. After that, values from 0 to 90. I hope everyone know. Sin 0, sin 90, sin 30, sin 45, sin 60. Five angles. In that, three is important. 30, 45 and 60. Question comes based on these three only. 0 and 90 is very rare questions. Mostly question is from 0 degree, sorry, 30 degree, 45 degree and 60 degree. So based on this only you have to practice the questions. Next is proof based on trigonometric identities. So this question also I will share you all. So these are the concept we have to focus, and after this application of trigonometry. Application of trigonometry, in that tan theta is utilized more, sin theta, cos theta will be applied, but mostly 99% case it is tan theta. Why? Because the application of trigonometry is nothing height and distance. So this is height, this is distance. So what is a ratio of h by d? Is nothing tan theta. So most of the question is from this only. So there will be some diagrams which you have to make. Okay. So on this 1 2 marks question, numerical will come like sin 30, cos 60 plus cos 30, sin 90. Find the value. So one question can come like that, or it can come like sin 30 into cos 30 divided by tan 30. So like this question they can ask. Okay. Proving, I will give you the questions for proving. Now we'll come to application. Application of trigonometry. So two things are very important: angle of elevation and angle of depression. So angle of elevation is nothing. If you are seeing from here to here, it will form angle of elevation. This is angle of elevation. If this is theta, means from top you are seeing bottom. So this is line of sight, this is horizontal. Then this is known as angle of depression. It is not that depression that we go through. No, it is the angle of depression means depth. So this theta means angle of elevation and angle of depression is always equal. So that is one concept you keep in mind. Angle of elevation and depression is always same, which is passing through same line of sight. So in this some diagrams are there which you have to identify and make. So see what are the diagrams we are having in this. So first diagram you observe. A, B, C, D. These they given 30, these they given 60. They will give this 5. They will tell find X, find Y. So this is a first question. Or in this what they can give, they can give in the same question 45, 30. They will give this one 6. They will tell find this, find this. So like this question they can ask. This is the first type. What is the second type? From the same point, what they will give, either they will give this 10. They will tell find this y or x. Okay, either wait. So this is the second type. Third type, if this is given, this is not given. If this is given, this is not given. Then you have to find this, then you have to find this. Same way. In this only they can jumble the values. So suppose they given this 8, this is x, this is y. Easily you can find two triangles, two tans, problem solved. This is a second type question. Third, what is the third type? From center. This is 30, this is 60. Some distance they given this, or they given this 30 meter. They will tell find x, y, and z. Anything they can ask. But your concept should be clear. Okay? That you have to find x using this triangle, y using this, then add this over. In this question only they will give this, then find this, then using this to you find this. So that only the trick you have to follow. This is another case. Third. Fourth, standing. A boy is standing, it has some height like 1.5 meter, and total height of building is given. Total height will be given, suppose 20 meter. Then you have to find this x, and then you have to find y. So again this kind of question also you saw. So diagram is very important in this chapter. If you crack what is the diagram for this chapter, then easily you can get the question. Okay, so during solving we'll discuss all these problems, whatever 5 varieties, 6 varieties are there. So 2 here and previously 4 we discussed. So on this we'll solve one question, then easily you will understand. Okay, after this, which chapter? Coordinate geometry done. Area related to circle. Area related to circle very important. In this number of formulas we are having, we have number of formulas. First formula, area of circle. Area of circle. Second, perimeter. Perimeter of circle. Third, area of sector. Length of arc. Fifth, area of segment. So these are the 5 formulas which you have to learn from this chapter. So total around 48 to 50 formulas are there overall. What we have this 14 chapters. So tomorrow in the starting only first PDF, my first page of the PDF carries all formulas of these 14 chapters. Okay, so today only you plan it, check in the PDF. If you have any missing formula, you can just note it, prepare it, utilize it. So this all formulas is utilized to solve the problems 5 marks question from here. One 5 marks question is from this chapter also. Okay, if it is not 5 marks, it should be case study, either case study or study 5 marks question. So these are the concept formula. I will write area of circle is nothing pi r square, perimeter of circle 2 pi r, area of sector theta by 360 into pi r square, length of r theta by 360 into 2 pi r, area of segment is nothing, area of sector minus area of triangle. So this is, so triangle should be either it can be equilateral triangle or it can be isosceles or right angle triangle. So those triangle formula also will be there in the PDF. So will they ask question directly? Again, no. So in your NCRT, last 5 to 6 question are application based question. Practice it thoroughly. One horse question, umbrella question, rangoli question. है ना? So these question for sure and certain will carry 5 marks. है ना? So you have to practice those questions by today. You have to finish NCRT, the important question what I am discussing in this video. See, you not have to do all the questions. Some questions just you see and you in your brain only your brain will tell I can do it easily. I did it many times. है ना? In some question, this question I know but I have a doubt. I should solve it. Then solve it. If your mind says proving root 2 is irrational, I did many 10 times. It is here. It will come also in dream also I'll write. You know, so like that question also will be there and which will make nightmare. That type of question also there. So nightmare question we have to solve first. You know? So last 5 to 6 question from this chapter, I suggest you to solve it. After this, next chapter is very important chapter, surface area and volume. Surface area and volume. Surface area and volume is very important chapter. From this 5 marks question again it will come. Just after this chapter, 2 more chapters are there. I'll combine within 10 to 15 minutes. Then you can go for study. And you can do the works what I suggested you. So surface area and volume, I think it is not visible. So in this we will discuss about 3D objects. So we have 4 important 3D objects which is very important from which numerical will come. One is cube, sphere, sorry, hemisphere, cone and cylinder. So all 6 are important but these 4 will be on high priority. So surface area. So whenever they will ask surface area, you must understand they are asking total surface area only. So formulas you already know. So I am going to tell what is the concept, how many possibilities are there. So in this we have to see the combination of solid. We have four concepts, four diagrams. This is our cylinder, cone, hemisphere, cube. So using these four, we have how many combination is possible, how many diagrams we can do. See, in this we will use lateral surface area. In this we will use lateral surface area, and in this we will use curved surface area in all three. In all the three, it's same only. So curved surface area. Why curved? Because these three all are curved surfaces only. That's why we use curved surface area for these three diagrams. Now, what are the possible combinations are there? What are the possible combination? See. Mm, Small I will draw. This is cylinder. This is cone. This is hemisphere. This is our cube. Now, first combination, cylinder with hemisphere. Second, cylinder with two hemisphere. Either it can be this or it can be like this. Formula will be the same for finding both of this. Either it can be inward or outward. Diagram is different. My dear student, diagram should be correct because in both formula is same. Formula you have to use is same only. But if diagram is wrong, if you mistake in diagram, then you are gone. So first examiner will see your diagram. है ना? So diagram is very important. Then third, cylinder and hemisphere done. Now what can be possible? Cylinder with cone. Either it is on up or inward. In both case, same formula. Fourth, both on top. Inward they will not ask. So this type of question they'll ask, but inward both the sides is rare. So this is one case. Fifth, now cone and cylinder and sphere done. Cone and hemisphere, what can be relation? Any other relation is possible? Any other diagram? No. So how many diagrams? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 done. Any other possibilities with this and this? So with this, what are the possibilities with cube? Either it will be on the top or it will be inward. So if it is inward or outward, both cases formula will remain same. So these are the 10 diagrams will carry 5 marks question. So this question 10 diagram means one question on each diagram, problem solved. Now how to create formulas? Now this is a solid. Now how to create formulas? One formula I will say for this and one for this. Remaining easily you can draw. You can write easily. See what is a trick for writing? They ask the surface area of this solid. So what you write? Surface area of solid. First, you identify both are curved or lateral or curved. If both are curved, only curved surface area of both will come. CSA of cylinder plus CSA of cylinder plus hemisphere. Okay, so these two will come. If it is a volume, in this case, again same volume also. Volume of cylinder plus volume of hemisphere. For these two, this formula is same. Okay, but in this case, this formula will differ. So during solving the problems, I will discuss. Now this is for curved. In this case, it is what? In this case, it would be TSA of cube. Again plus CSA. For hemisphere, we have to use CSA. CSA of hemisphere. And we have to subtract one base of hemisphere, that is nothing, pi r square. So for this diagram, one formula you have to keep in mind for this two. Okay. So these are the total possibilities from this chapter. One more possibility is there. In this, they will give one sphere. Then they will tell how much water is went out when they put the ball in it. So that cases we'll see while solving the numerical. So these are the total concept we are going to use in this chapter. Our next chapter is statistics. So two chapter left. Statistics. Statistics 5 marks question again. So statistics, we have three concepts: mean, median, mode. So I will suggest for mean you directly go with the direct formula, because data they will give small. If it is bigger, then only you go with the standard deviation method. If you see the data is small, you go with the direct formula. So what is direct formula? Sigma fi xi by sigma fi. For median, L plus n by 2 minus Cf by f into h. For mode, L plus then 2f1, okay, into h. So these are the formulas we have to use and solve the numerical. So this is a direct formula we have to use. Okay, and after this we have probability. Probability is the easiest chapter. In probability, what are the important statistics? Only formula based question will come. So be prepared with the formulas. Tomorrow we'll start. Tomorrow we'll do two chapters. Day after tomorrow, two chapters. So daily we'll do two chapters problems. Okay. So probability, we are having formula for probability of an event. So what you write? Number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. So overall concept we are having three only. One is dice, coin, cards. Formula you have to write for every question. Only one question for 3 marks, two MCQs, 5 marks maximum. So one it can come for coin, mainly for two tosses. Probability for dice, that is also for two times, and cards. So one by one we'll see the probability based question on these three. So two coin tossed means coin based question we'll see first. If two coin tossed, so what are the possibilities? Head head, tail tail, head tail, head tail. So what they will ask? Probability of getting both head. Both head, how many head are there? 1 by 4. Probability of at least one head. At least one head means minimum one head should be there, maximum it can be two also. So at least one head means what you will take? 1, 2, 3. So you'll get 3 by 4. At most, at most one head means maximum head should be one only. Minimum it can be 0. No head also we can consider. At most one head means it should have maximum one head only. Less than that, okay, we'll consider. Okay. For three coin, if it is three coin, then what are the possibilities? See, total outcome writing is very important. Then head head, then head tail. So these are the total possibilities. Again, in this same like both head, all tail, two head, two tail. So like that question they can ask. So whatever possibilities are there, we'll do in the questions. Okay. So these are the topics from coin. Dice. In dice we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Correct? No. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What they will ask? Probability of even numbers, probability of odd numbers, okay, probability of composite number, or if it is two dice, they will ask the sum should be greater than 8, greater than 9. So this kind of question they will ask. Cards will discuss during solving the problems only. So now in last I told I will discuss 5 marks problem and case based problem. So 5 marks, what are the expected chapters and case study? What are the expected chapters? So first, in this either pair of linear equation or quadratic equation. So from this one question, one is from either triangle or circle, one is from area related to circle or surface area and volume. And one left with statistics. One more you can add, application or trigonometry. So these 8 I wrote na. So these 5 for 5 marks, this side is for case study. If suppose quadratic equation they given, they will give case study from one of them or 3 marks question. So these are case study, coordinate, polynomial, AP, circle, statistics. These are the 5 chapters for case study, and these are the chapters. So 9 plus 5, 14. So these are the probability. Again, I will filter this exactly. See, we can't say case study which they will give, but 88% chances are there to for these case studies. Okay, so I hope everyone clear with it all. So we'll come to our first page. This is our starting of from yesterday. So from tomorrow onwards, we are not going to discuss any concept, only problems. Okay. So all the best, everyone. So everyone solve the problems, do sample papers as much as you can, make the environment of exam, sit for 3 hours, solve the paper, correct it, and see 7 days, 7 paper you solve. See on board day what will happen. What a happy face you will get when you see the question paper, and when you come out. I will challenge you. You will be happy with your preparation. Okay. So all the best, my dear students. I hope you will do the best. Don't do rest because it is not the rest time. It is the rocking time. Okay. All the best. Bye bye. We'll meet you tomorrow. Thank you.